Rise and shine on Australia's Vision Christian Radio.
You're on Rise and Shine with Matt and Phil. And joining us on the line today is a music legend himself, Wes J from the TCM charts. How are you, my friend?
I'm going well, and there's all joy and no stress here because I've got a latte. Yes.
Is that what it takes? Jesus and a latte, and
right.
all is well in the world.
Oh, no. Yes, absolutely. I love the lattes, I tell you. How on earth do you get by without a latte? Okay, some need a tea, but I'm definitely a latte person.
Now, I love chatting with Wes because Wes is like one of my dealers, Phil.
Oh.
So for many years on History Makers, Wes is the guy that'll contact me and say, hey, mate, you've got to interview this artist. You've got to interview this person. And so I've had a lot of really cool interviews through Wes.
Oh, well, thank you, Wes.
I'm always loving Wes's expertise on all the new artists that are coming out.
Yes.
And I check the TCM charts on Facebook every Saturday. I love seeing what's happening with those charts. So for those who don't know about the TCM charts, tell us all about it, Wes.
Look, TCM is an overview, I guess, of what Christian radio in Australia is playing. It's a chart. It's a music chart, a top 30, all those sorts of things. And the reason why we use what radio is playing is because we have the best indicators of what people are wanting and what they're wanting to hear, because radio producers, radio programmers, music directors, they're just so in touch with what their audience wants. And as a result of that, they create the playlist for the various radio stations around the country. And we use that information, whether it's a national station like Vision, metro stations like Hope in Sydney, or regional Christian stations like 96.3 in Geelong or Rima FM in Newcastle. Just gives you an idea of the different types of stations that we survey and their playlists. And some of the information comes in digitally and other information comes in via email. Hey, this is what we're playing. And we go, all right. Then on a Thursday night, I pulled it all together and have done that now, Matt, for 25 years.
25 years,
Really?
wow.
Wow.
It's been doing it 25 years. So just it's kind of like what the industry looks at, but also over the past decade or so, we've opened that up to everybody. So you can go and have a look on our Facebook page and just look at TCM Countdown. Now, the goal, of course, of all the radio people is to keep you listening.
Yes, that's right.
And the idea is to keep you listening on the way to and from work, at work, and maybe even while you're having a bit of a snooze later in the day. But one of the other things, too, is the top 10 of the top 30. Well, this week,
Yes.
I can give you the tip.
Can we get the sneak peek?
Yeah, I can give you that's Going to Be Good from Taya is again number one.
Come on.
Wow, I love
Aussie.
Well, I think you've really just picked it up there. Now, this song has been in the charts for 20 weeks.
Wow.
8 of those at number one.
Amazing.
Now, the previous number one to Taya, of course, was the For King and Country track, which was Unsung Hero.
Oh, I cry every time I hear that.
I love it too. And so put those two together, that's a total of 16 weeks at number one.
Wow.
So what I'm getting out of this information, this is not an aberration this year. This is Aussies want to hear, listeners want to hear Aussie music.
That's it. That's good.
We do love it.
Absolutely.
That's a good point.
They don't want to hear rubbish.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
want to hear good quality Australian Christian music, well written, well performed, and well produced. And it takes those three things for it to work.
Absolutely. Well, we're chatting with Wes J. We're going to continue that conversation in a moment. I've got a few of my favourite artists I want to ask Wes about who are on the chart. So hang around and we'll have more from Wes J in just a moment on Vision. You're on Rise and Shine with Matt and Phil all across Australia. And our music legend is on the phone today, Wes J in beautiful Melbourne. We're talking about the TCM charts and looking at some of the hot songs that are climbing the charts at the moment, Fel. And our good friend that we love, Josiah Queen, has entered the charts. Not our good friend, but
Well, he
one
won
of our favourite
Spin It or
artists.
Pin It, which is one of our activities.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, mate, tell us a bit about that song, that new song, The Prodigal from Josiah Queen. You like that one, mate?
Oh, I actually do. It's quite a remarkable tune. This is something, the album from Josiah went number one in the USA. Number one.
Wow.
And this is not something that is, we're talking about well produced before the break.
Yeah.
This is not something that has been done in a massive studio. This is something that's been done in a lounge room.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, really?
And, so the level of production of it is at times a little bit thin. And I think radio stations in America and in Australia have gone, is this quite good enough? But there's this total vibe with this song, The Prodigal. And like he's breaking all sorts of records in streaming, for example. And one of those that he, in his first week, got the most streams of any new artist in the history of contemporary Christian music.
Really?
Amazing. That's good.
Yeah,
Great
so
song.
remarkable guy.
And he's touring with Forrest Frank, the guy that does Good Day as well. That'd be a great concert, hey?
I think so. And Forrest has got another song around at the moment called Always. And he was in a mainstream band called Surfaces before that.
Okay.
There are just so many songs on which Forrest Frank is collaborating at the moment.
Wow.
Kind of like doing the Torrin Wells sort of trick, and that is you get in there and just sing along with everybody. And, maybe that's what For King Country has done as well of late, particularly with the soundtrack to Unsung Hero.
And Phil and I were chatting before. We'd love to hear about some of the women on the chart, some of the ladies. What's the latest music from the ladies?
Okay, well, there's several ladies on the charts. Of course, there's Taya, then there's Cecina, who we hear later on this year, Lauren Daigle with a couple of songs from her, Emerson Day, Vanessa Kirsting, and Roxanne Grace, who's on a collaboration. In fact, there's quite a few collaborations that include females and, of course, female-led groups as well, like Lindy. Just a massive amount there. But one of the biggest achievements for an artist in the past year has been from Lauren Daigle. Her song and her collaboration with Blessing Offer, called These Are the Days, broke a record on TCM. And it's spent 21 weeks at number one.
Wow.
That's huge. That broke a record, from, I can only imagine, which had massive amounts at the time. So what I'm saying there is radio audiences seem to really love female acts. And I think right from the beginning of our charts, when we started doing this in 1999, we had people like Margaret Becker, Claire Hazard, Mary a little later, Michelle Toombs, Rebecca St. James, of course, and not forgetting CeCe Winans more recently.
Yes.
And then over the years, female-led acts like Alabaster Box. Now, they've all made a significant impact on the charts. And I've already gone through, what the breakup it is of this chart. But the very first number one on TCM in 1999 was a female act by the name of Jenny Varnadu. And she's a singer, and sadly we've not heard from her again, but the song...
She started strong.
She started strong. And so... that's kind of like where it is,
Fantastic.
Female power at the moment
That's
on
it.
TCM.
Well, Wes, we love checking out these charts every week. If people want to find out more, they can search up TCM on Facebook, and they can see it updated every Saturday. The charts are updated?
Yes, absolutely. Look for TCM Countdown. Otherwise, you're going to end up with an American classic movies network.
We're not after that one.
and it's the one with the blue and white logo.
Very
Fantastic.
cool. Awesome, mate. Well, we want to get you on regularly to talk about all the latest music coming out. We've been good buddies for many years, and it's so good to have you back on Vision. Thanks for joining us today, mate. God bless.
And you.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.